There was excitement. Who was not participating? So there was participation. Partly participation. Active. They coped. So there was an active class. There was sharing. People were doing experiment. So it was hands on. Any other thing that you realize? Collaboration, yeah, teamwork. Collaboration, participation. Collaboration, someone was bringing water, another one is measuring, another one is writing.
I'm John Chambade, the director, Busybugs Junior School. Busybugs Junior School is a primary school in Kasangati, Wachiso district. We are just about 6 miles drive away from Kasangati, along Kasangati Matuga Road. We are located in a ward called Chiti A ward.
Busybugs Junior School started officially as Busybugs Kindergarten in 2010, and then we graduated to Busybugs Junior in 2020.
There was pressure from our parents who saw what our team was doing, and then they gave us an inspiration that we should continue with our products that we are letting out at that time. So that's why we came and secured a place this side. And then we started around 2019, but we didn't proceed for long because of the COVID time. So 2020, we were out of school, as everybody knows. During that COVID time, schools were under lock. Then 2020, 2021, we are not in operation, but 2022 is what we would call, actually, would count as our primary section time. So from 2021 up to date, we have now merged our kindergarten section, which used to be at Gayaza Road, was shifted to this side. So our first primary leaving examination was done in 2024, which was wonderfully done, because we had about 16 candidates and 14 of them passed in grade 1, and then the other 2 had passed in the second grade. Last year, we had our number grew up to around 20, and we had 14 first grades and then 6 second grades. This year, 2026, we have registered 27 candidates, and we hope to grow better. Of course, population has also picked up. By the time we came this side, our primary section, I think, had about 40 something learners, and you can imagine 40 for a start, and then the following year we had to close down because of COVID. But after COVID, I think we are blessed with doubling of the number. We went to around 120. So the school has been growing like that over time, and we now range in between 400 and 470. Our kindergarten is now, that part down there, still under construction, but we are using it. We have a class size which is very attractive for parents. because none of our classes go beyond 30. Our streams range from between 25 to 30 in number, which gives us a chance to be able to monitor each and every child's performance. And those that have just come to settle within the environments of the school to check out on our school, because we have a good school program. For those who cannot make it to the school to drop off and pick their kids, we have shuttles, so we can pick and drop your kid and make it a bit more convenient for you to continue with your other business without stressing yourself in having to move the child up and down every day. As a school, we look forward to enhancing our programs from time to time. But we believe that the way things are moving now, schools and the type of dissemination of information is moving on, we feel we are moving away from what kids have been used to into what
My name is Dantogo Jemima and I'm a pupil in grade 7 at Busybugs Junior School. The reason why I'm talking to you today is I would love to call more people to come to Busybugs. Busybugs is a fun school. We have good meals, we feed well, we have good entertainment. Everything about Busybugs is fun. Another thing about Busybugs, our teachers are free with us and they are able to teach us at any time. Whenever you need them, they are accessible. My best subject is mathematics. The reason why I love mathematics is one of my, how should I say it? I enjoy calculating mathematics. Thank you.
The policy setters emphasize now as application-based teaching. So this way we want to appreciate the efforts of Riverflow that have made it much more easy for our teachers to learn, and then make it more interesting for our learners to also have hands-on. You know, the main lab, science lab that Riverflow has developed for schools, I think will go a long way in making learning more interesting, both to the teachers and the learners.
And classes are hands-on that can help learners learn even more, even outside school.
Up like this. That's why we say that in a single movable pulley, the whole pulley, and it's broke, which means with its what? Its load, move along the rope like this. I know people want me to say the thread. It is a thread, but in science we call it a rope. So don't say, but this man is using a thread and he's saying a rope. It's okay. That's how science is. Okay, so that is it. So now what I want us to prove, we say that actually that a single movable pulley reduce the effort by a half, isn't it? Because we say that it's mechanical.
When it comes to the way we teach these children, we actually have hands-on activities ranging from the way we handle them in class. For example, we have the science laboratory whereby when we are teaching them, we actually engage them practically on what they are supposed to know, by them feeling, by them actually doing it by themselves. At the end of the day, you find actually learning becomes so interesting, so enjoyable. Getting out of class, still we have quite a number of projects which we take learners through, and that is still part of learning. For example, we have projects like crop growing, we have poultry rearing, and so many others.
We believe that our teachers will now have more time instead of using chalkboard, writing notes, and this was having to go into reading this and that. They will now have to spend much of their time going being what do you call it, practical. So something that a child or a learner has touched stays or sticks in their mind than something that has just been talked about. So I think it's a very good idea. I want to appreciate the efforts of the team in Riverflow that came up with this kind of information sharing.
Learning in class. Learning is lively, exciting, enjoyable, so interesting. So that is actually one of the aspects which makes us so different from other institutions which are around us.
The topic I like most in science is the circulatory system. I want to become a cardiologist. So the circulatory system, one of them is the heart, the veins, and the arteries.
But now with this kit, I believe this challenge of having to be theory much of the time and then having or assisting learners to cram work is going to be phased out, because now with this kit, when you talk of machines, then there is something that you have to show. But when you talk of light, you have something. When you talk of magnetism, when you talk of all these things now are practical. Someone can touch. Learners love to explore, so they should be able to grasp and then be able to apply those concepts. So I think that challenge of having to all the time, many of our teachers are also lazy. They want to continue with theory, because some of them that's how they are being tutored. Innovation is not something that is much wide with many people. So it is also something that we are facing. That when you talk of something, teacher going out with the class, you don't know what to do in the field. So at least now, with the assistance of this kit, much of the problem now will be solved. We only have to encourage them to learn how to apply the different material that we have in this kit to the benefit of our learners. Maybe now what is left is now our learners getting exposed, and then we encourage them to be keen and also understand that the mode of disseminating knowledge has changed. You do not have to read for purposes of cramming and passing exams. You need to learn with an intention or with something at the back of your mind that whatever you learn today, you have to know how to apply it in everyday life. How can you make use of what you have learned in class to sustain your well-being?